How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another edition of The Opinion. I want to get into a little bit of college football recruiting talk, not something that I talk about a lot on this particular channel at all. But today's episode, I want to talk about the recruitment of Williams Nwaneri and the Oklahoma Sooners. And based off the reports that are now coming out, late reports, it is starting to trend that Williams Nwaneri is going to commit to the University of Missouri, or Missouri University, however you want to say that. And it looks like Oklahoma is going to miss out on this highly touted five-star defensive end, defensive lineman recruit. Some of the latest reports based off Steve Wiltfong, On3, even some of the analysts on Rivals, all have Williams Nwaneri trending to the Missouri Tigers as well. Now, before I say anything further, I just want to go out on a limb and I want to go out and say, I'm not trying to attack Oklahoma fans, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I'm an Oklahoma fan myself. But Oklahoma fans, a lot of you guys, when you guys start seeing these reports, you have to let it go. Like, Williams Nwaneri is going to commit to the University of Missouri. Now, does he end up signing there? I don't know. Things could change. The Missouri coaching staff could be changed out, midway through the year. It could change. He could change his mind. It's not pen to paper. So I'm not saying that it's pen to paper. But in terms of the commitment, he is going to commit to the University of Missouri. I don't have any, special sources or anything like that. But at the end of the day, when you put things together, how many times is Steve Wiltfong on 247? How many times is Steve Wiltfong wrong when he makes a commitment this late, this close, or makes a prediction this late and this close to a decision? I can't think of one. I cannot think of a time when Steve Wiltfong has changed his prediction, or basically put in a prediction late within a day of the decision, and he's wrong as well. And that's what I see a lot of Oklahoma fans on Twitter doing. They're basically taking, or basically a lot of you Oklahoma fans, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of Oklahoma fans on Twitter are taking the approach, well, we just haven't heard it from the horse's mouth yet. Let's just wait. Steve Wiltfong has been wrong before. I'm not talking about a Steve Wiltfong prediction 6 months or 7 months in advance of a decision, because things can change 6 or 7 months in advance. We're talking about 24 hours of a decision. How many times can you actually show me where Steve Wiltfong has been wrong, where he's put in a prediction 24 hours prior to? I will wait. You can post the comments down below and we can go look it up and basically go pull the receipts from Steve Wiltfong. Also, at the end of the day, or not at the end of the day, but also when it was Taylor Tatum, because I was wrong about Taylor Tatum. I thought Taylor Tatum was going to go to USC. You can check the tweets on my Twitter profile and everything as well. But when it was Taylor Tatum, a lot of OU fans used all of the predictions from the Steve Wiltfongs, from all the people on Rivals, from all the people on On3 who late in the game started trending Taylor Tatum to OU. You used that in your favor to say, look, see here, look what everybody else is saying. You're wrong. He's not going to USC. He's going to OU. But now that people are doing it with Williams Nwaneri, a lot of you don't want to accept it. I mean, I've seen some people here on YouTube talking about, oh, it's not over yet. We hadn't heard it from the horse's mouth. No, at this point in time, it is over. Oklahoma's not getting Williams Nwaneri. I wish that they were, but they are not. And he can choose wherever he wants to go. So they are not getting him. This has been the one position that OU has struggled to recruit the elite talent, has been defensive line. Now, yes, they got PJ Adebawore last year, but they have struggled to recruit the elite talent. I have no idea why Oklahoma struggles to recruit the elite talent at defensive end. There's still some targets out there, and I'll be satisfied with that. But at the end of the day, you have to let it go. When people start putting in the predictions and when things start changing, when the wave starts changing to another school, you cannot go out on your sword. Oh, we just have to wait until we hear from the horse's mouth, because that makes you look worse. Like, at least admit, like, hey, you know what? We didn't get him. I'm going to change my prediction now. We didn't get him, and move on. But no, a lot of OU fans, even still till tomorrow, when there's tweets talking about, oh, the announcement's at 3, a lot of OU fans are going to be out there saying, oh, I hear he's coming. Oh, he's still coming and all that. No, he's not. Let it go. Do you guys remember for you all that follow Oklahoma recruiting, remember when they had the party at the Palace and Parker Thune came up with I guess he heard from Williams Nwaneri talking about Williams Nwaneri had gotten grounded and he couldn't come to the party at the Palace? Who actually believed that? Because I sure as heck didn't. I have tweets that you can go look up on my Twitter profile. I have tweets or I guess we'll call it X now because it's not called Twitter anymore. So you go look at my X profile, and I have tweets where I basically said, I'm not buying that story. It was right then and there when Williams Nwaneri was signaling. When Williams Nwaneri was signaling, I am not coming to OU. Now, I didn't know where he was going at that point in time, but it was right there and then where he signaled, I'm not coming to OU. And a lot of you guys ate that stuff up from Parker Thune. And I'm not calling out Parker that he ended up being wrong on this one, because what he does is difficult, you know, especially when you're dealing with a 5-star. People can change their minds and all that. So I'm not attacking Parker Thune, but a lot of you OU fans ate up the excuse of, oh, he got grounded, that's why he can't come to the party at the Palace. What you guys have to figure out is that people are BSers these days, okay? You cannot believe everything that people say. You have to take what people say and say, okay, does that make sense? Is this something realistic that could have happened? And when I really take that excuse and really juggle it up, no, that I didn't buy that excuse. So you're talking about a 17-year-old kid in the summertime? Like, we're not even in school. What could he have possibly gotten grounded for that could take him away from a visit to go to OU? We're talking about what? Not cleaning your room, not doing the dishes when your parents told you to do the dishes? I mean, unless he stole something from a store, and if he stole something, his name is pretty big that, you know, that would have made news. So unless it was something like that to get him grounded, no, there was nothing that could have kept him from going to an OU visit, you know, for getting grounded or something like that. So I never bought that story. So for all you guys that bought that story, and for all you guys watching this video right now and you're still holding on to hope, just get ready to crack an egg and put it on your face tomorrow, because you're gonna go down with the ship. You are gonna go down on your sword, and that's something you shouldn't do. Whenever you start seeing all the tea leaves change, just like it was with Taylor Tatum, you have to apply the same thing to Williams Nwaneri. If you start seeing all the industry experts and all the people from all these different sites start putting in predictions for Williams Nwaneri to Missouri, then for the same for Taylor Tatum, you have to follow the wave. You have to follow the wave. So at the end of the day, Williams Nwaneri is not coming to OU as of right now. There's still some other targets out there. If OU gets those, then great. OU can be satisfied with those particular targets, but Williams Nwaneri is not coming to OU, so OU fans, just let it go. But other than that, let me know what you think in the bottom. Let me know what you think about Williams Nwaneri. If you have anything on Steve Wiltfong and any wrong predictions that he made within 24 to 48 hours of an announcement, post it down below, and I'll be happy to interact with you from there. But other than that, I am out.